Okay, so I was waiting to see if anyone signs in. I didn't even give anyone notice that I was doing this. So this is going to be interesting. I'm just going to wait another minute. Okay, so since this is the first time that I'm doing this, I'm not sure how to go about it, but hello everyone, my name is Misha and this is my channel where I post all plenty related content. I do have I do have my Hoya alphabet series, which tends to be on Mondays. And instead of doing my Hoya alphabet today, I ended up posting a video regarding a humidifier. And so I do see that people are coming in right now, so that's good. I've never done this, so I'm a little nervous. Um, but anyhow, I figure that today on Mondays is when I tend to do my Hoya alphabet. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. I'm doing the letter G today and I only have 5 of them. So this should be very, very fast. So when it comes to my Hoya alphabet, let me show you the worst one because I just ended up moving and goodness gracious, this one was not doing great. And then on top of that, it's getting kind of like mildew looks like. So this one is my Hoya Glabra. And when it comes to this one, it has been in Leica for some time. When I first ended up getting this plant, I actually ended up showing it on my YouTube channel because I ended up getting it at an orchid festival. Well, come to find out that this plant had root rot. So I ended up chopping it into different cuttings. I believe this is 3 cuttings altogether. It hasn't done anything. It hasn't recouped. And now after this move, I just realized that this is happening to it. And so more than likely that leaf is gonna be on its way out. And I'll probably cut it after the video because I don't want this leaf to, whatever that is, to spread. And I still have my fungicides and things like that at the other house. But this is my Hoya glabra. And this thing is one of my nightmares. So if it dies, honestly, I'm gonna be done with it. I hope it doesn't, but if it does, I'll be done with it. And the plant number 2, it's another one that I'm struggling with. So I don't know if it's a G thing, but this was sold to me as Hoya Gray Violins, and this is what it looks like. So this was sold to me as a cutting. It is in pawn, and I always keep it in high humidity. So I've had this for over a year now, and it hasn't done a thing. And I don't see any growth points. I do place it in high humidity, so sometimes it does get those little growth points, like the root growth. but it doesn't do anything, and I'm not sure what to do with it. I just, at this point, you know, I do love the pattern of the leaves, and they do not get any more yellow than that, which is great, but it's just, I don't know what it wants, because I do currently give it high humidity and high light because it's under one of my full spectrum lights and it's just not doing it. So maybe I should do low light and see, but that's what it was before, low light, and it wasn't doing anything either. But this is my Hoya Gray Violins. I do believe that the ID has been changed, and I don't know which ID it is now, but I'm gonna keep calling it that. So my Hoya Gray Violins. Ah, the little the little thing is falling, and of course it's a big deal, and I can't edit this, so you guys get to hear all my my little yells and whatnot. Okay, so the next one is Hoya Globulosa. So I do have two of these Hoyas. I thought that this was the narrow leaf form, and they're nice and fuzzy. I do have it in leca. I do have one in soil, and they both do great. It doesn't matter where I place it. And look, it's giving me little growth points. So I honestly ended up getting this one from an import. And so this, I think it was, yeah. So from here down, you can see what it was. And then this is the new growth. And it's, that leaf is obviously bigger than the other ones and just slightly bit darker. But what I like about this one is that I feel like it's just easy. It's easy. It used to be very pricey. Now it's quite affordable from what I've seen online, but I flippin' love it. And every time I buy it, I end up touching it because the back is so fuzzy. So I do enjoy that. But yeah, not much to say. And it does have medium to bright light at my house. I believe I have this one in medium light. I have the other one in high full spectrum lighting, but doesn't matter where I put it, it's happy and it gives me new growth. Like, it's a prolific grower, and I can't wait to see what it does this winter, because Hoyas do better in the winter for some reason, at least for me. It's like everything else grows in the summer and in the spring, but when it comes to Hoyas, they just kind of go crazy for me, which is exciting. So I can't wait to see what they do with the lighting at my house. And do you see that brown thing? So I was working, I'm in my office today. I was working and the light was so bright that I could not see my screen today. My screens for work. I was kind of like frantic, and I don't have like extra curtains. I just purchased shears, and so I went and I grabbed a shower curtain, and I'm like, Phil, help me. So that's what ended up happening today, because I could not see a thing. Okay, so I just have two more to go. So we already went over the glabra, Violins, and Globulosa. So now this is another one that it's really pretty. So this is my Hoya Graffiti Splash. And the leaves on this, it's quite like small and splashy. Well, I should say not necessarily small, but thin. And this one, I had it in a smaller planter. I just replanted this one. I want to say 3 days ago. And the reason behind it, it's because he gave me this giant tendril with a bunch of leaves. And when I went to move the plants from my older home to this one, it just dawned on me like, wow, this has grown tremendously. When I first purchased the plant, I can't remember. It was, I believe, 2 leaves. Yeah, 2 leaves. It's been less than a year. And then he gave me that tendril that it has been wrapped around 1.5 times. So that's pretty cool. And this is my Hoya Violins. And that noise in the background, it's Phil and Pinduli because she has a bone. And yeah. But my Hoya Graffiti I splash. And then let me see. Let me do the last one and see what you guys think. So the last one is probably one of my most affordable Hoyas. It's Hoya Galonkoyana. I do believe that a lot of people have this plant. I do. It's a wonky growing looking plant. At first, I thought the leaves were very, very small, but they are, but they're getting bigger depending on the lighting that I give it. So this one is growing everywhere. I hope you guys cannot hear everything outside because I have my neighbor's dogs barking, Pinduli with a bone. I think I heard like an ambulance. So it's a little chaotic. But anyhow, so right here you can even see that they're just intertwining with each other. I don't know. Like with this one, it's because it's so easy to grow. I just pretty much just keep cutting it and putting it back. So right now it has four little plants in there, and I'm just gonna keep doing that. I do like that it grows up, but obviously, excuse me, when it gets too top heavy, it just starts trailing. But yeah, this is my Galonkoyana. And that's pretty much it. Those are the Hoyas that I have with the letters G. They all are, 4 of them in Leca, 1 in Pawn. I do believe that when it comes to Hoyas, they do better for me in Leca. So that's pretty good. And that's pretty much it. I honestly feel like out of all of them, if I have to pick a favorite, even though it may not be the biggest one that I have, it would have to be the Globulosa. And it's because I do tend to love larger leaves and also, you know, the fuzziness. I don't know. That's what got to me, the fuzziness. But anyhow, I'm going to let you guys go. I don't know. This is definitely an interesting one. I don't think I've ever really done a successful live video. They make me nervous. But I would love to know your thoughts and see what you guys think. And this is going to be it for now. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. And don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And let me know which one's your favorite. But mine is from the Violins, from the Graffiti, which is beautiful, and Miss Diva Glabra. My favorite is definitely the Globulosa, and then probably secondly would be this one, the Galonkoyana. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and bye.